What's up guys, it's Nelly Natural, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make a DIY hair growth deep conditioner that'll leave you with amazing results. This deep conditioner is jam-packed with ingredients that will nourish the hair strands and promote healthy hair growth. This deep conditioner not only conditions your hair, it also adds shine and nourishes the hair follicles. This deep conditioner is a super simple recipe that you can use on your wash days to ensure that you have very moisturized curls and super defined results. The agave in this recipe helps to reduce frizz and make your curls more manageable, while the slippery elm in this recipe helps to provide slip and add shine to the curls. The mango butter and cocoa butter in this recipe help to add essential fatty acids to your hair strands, therefore promoting hair health. The first step in this recipe is to prepare the slippery elm gel. You want to start off with organic slippery elm powder and add 1 tablespoon of the slippery elm powder into a bowl. Next, you want to measure out about 1 cup of water and add it into the slippery elm powder. The water is essential in making the slippery elm gel because it really brings out its jelly-like texture. So once you add the water, you just want to stir it until it becomes a gelatinous mixture and most of the clumps are gone. The more you stir, the more you'll notice that the mixture is thickening up. Just keep on stirring until it becomes fully mixed and all the powder is gone. Instead of a spoon, you can also use a whisk to get out most of those little clumps. Here's what the consistency should be looking like once you finish stirring it. The second step in this deep conditioner recipe is to prepare the natural hair butters. To start off, you'll want to get 1 tablespoon of mango butter and add it into a bowl. In addition to the mango butter, you'll want to add 1 tablespoon of cocoa butter. And I really love the one from Love Organics because it smells just like chocolate. Then for a soft texture, you'll want to add about 1 tablespoon of Alipe nut butter. Next, you'll want to add about 1 tablespoon of onion oil. And my onion oil solidified because I kept it in the fridge. If you want to know how to make onion oil, check out the description box below for a detailed video. Now that you have all the oil and butters combined, it's time to melt them all together using the double boiler method. This method preserves the nutrients within the oils and butters. Don't heat up your oils and butters in the microwave because the microwave will just kill off all the nutrients. So you want to make sure that you carefully stir the oils and butters until they melt and fuse all together. Here's how they should look once they're all melted together. Once they're melted, place them in the fridge until they turn solid, which should take about 30 minutes up until 1 hour. So here's what they should look like once all solid. Now it's time for the fun part, which is preparing the deep conditioner. So once you have all of your oils out of the fridge, make sure to feel them a little bit to make sure it's completely solid. If not, then place it back in the fridge. Now whip everything on low speed until it becomes a very fluffy whipped cream-like texture. Here's what it should look like. You should have a really smooth and soft texture. After you whip everything, slowly add in slippery elm gel, then whisk it all together so it could be one uniform texture on low speed. This process can be a little messy, but make sure that you are consistently turning the bowl so you can get everything thoroughly blended together. Now you want to add in more slippery elm gel and just repeat the process of blending it all together so it could be one uniform consistency. The more slippery elm gel that you add, the more liquidy it'll be, and the less slippery elm gel you add, the more thicker in consistency your deep conditioner will be. Slippery elm gel really helps to smooth the hair cuticle and make the curls appear less frizzy and more softer to the touch. So by combining this with the butters and oils, you are getting a very powerful deep conditioner. Once you have a texture similar to this, you want to stop adding in the slippery elm gel. If you keep on adding it in like I did, then the slippery elm gel and butters will begin to separate and you'll have a more grainy texture. So as you can see, the white particles are forming in my deep conditioner and it's beginning to separate. There's nothing wrong with this deep conditioner, you can still use it, but it would just have a grainy consistency. So I'd recommend that you add only about 1/4 cup to 1.5 cup of slippery elm gel into the deep conditioner. Now you want to add in about 1 tablespoon of agave and stir it into the deep conditioner mixture. Agave just helps to fight frizz and keep the curls moisturized. Next, transfer it into an applicator bottle and it's ready to apply to your hair. When transferring into an applicator bottle, I definitely recommend that you use a funnel in order to avoid making a huge mess. And it's also good to use an applicator bottle with a pump or a nozzle so that way you could get a great application on your curls. Now it's time for the application process onto your hair. Before you begin applying it onto your curls, make sure that your hair is clean and freshly washed so that way you can get the most benefits. Then, once you start applying it, massage it into your hair strands so that way it can thoroughly penetrate your hair. You definitely want to work in sections to avoid missing any parts of your curls. So you want to repeat the same process of applying it and then massaging it into your hair strands. As I'm applying it to my curls, I'm noticing that it is a bit thick for my liking, and next time I make this deep conditioner, I'm going to use less butters and oils. Overall though, it is adding moisture to my curls and it's also adding lots of shine to them. Also guys, if you add less slippery elm gel than I did, it won't come out as grainy as my deep conditioner did. So make sure you add less of an amount of slippery elm gel. Here's what the deep conditioner is looking like all applied, and it really defined my curls and added shine to them. So after it's all applied, you want to place a plastic cap or a baggie over your hair and leave it on for about 30 minutes to an hour, then rinse. Here are my finished rinsed results. Let me know what you guys think of my rinsed results and comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and stay tuned until the end of this video for some important information coming up. So before any do-it-yourself hair product or even skincare product that you try off YouTube, you want to make sure that you always test patch before applying it. To test patch, you want to apply a small amount of product in an innocuous place. Then wait 72 hours, and if no irritation occurs, proceed with using it on your skin or hair. If irritation occurs, rinse it off immediately and do not use it on your hair and scalp.